Okay, imagine this. A potential customer is looking for exactly what you do. They search, they scroll, and boom, there's your business right there on Google. They see your name, a few photos, some really solid reviews. It looks great. But here's the thing. At that absolutely crucial moment of discovery, your Google business profile is acting as your digital front line. It's the very first touch point.
Yet, despite those awesome reviews, they're often left staring at their screen, scratching their heads, asking one massive question. What exactly does this business actually offer? Listen, if your products and services aren't clearly listed right there, you are creating a massive bounce risk. I mean, why on earth would they navigate a maze of links on your website to find out what you do when a competitor's completely clear menu of offerings is literally just one click away?
So this brings us to a really crucial mindset shift. You've got to treat your Google business profile like an online showroom. It's not just some static digital directory listing anymore. By adding rich, detailed information, you're building a vibrant storefront. And that does two things. It creates an incredibly seamless customer experience, and it dramatically boosts your local SEO. In fact, fully stocked profiles often see a massive jump in engagement simply because people can see exactly what they're getting without having to dig around for it.
Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1. Adding and optimizing products.
So if you sell physical goods, let's look at the actual mechanics of stocking those digital shelves. There are 6 specific ingredients required for every single listing to make sure customers can easily browse and purchase before ever having to make contact. First up, you need a highly descriptive product name. Second, the right category so people can actually filter and find it. Third, the price, because let's be real, nobody likes a guessing game. Fourth, a detailed description. Fifth, high-quality images. And sixth, a direct website link. You want to give them absolutely everything they need to evaluate and buy, right from the search page.
Moving right along to Section 2, Optimizing Product Descriptions.
Now, what's really interesting about this is that merely checking the boxes just isn't enough. Your copy? That is your 24/7 salesperson. How you describe an item matters just as much as listing it in the first place. Every single description has to immediately answer, what is the product? And please, don't try to be overly clever with obscure industry jargon here. Within the very first sentence, a completely uneducated buyer should know exactly what they're looking at. Right after that, you need to quickly fire off the answer to the second question. Who is it for? Your text should directly target your specific customer persona. Are these running shoes for competitive marathoners, or are they comfortable walking shoes for seniors? You want to call out your ideal buyer right there in the description so they instantly feel like, wow, this product was made just for me. And finally, we get to the absolute most important question. Why should someone buy it? A truly effective description never just lists a bunch of technical specs. It provides a compelling, emotional, or practical reason to make a purchase. Remember, you are selling the value, not just the features. So the crucial point here is to organically weave in those relevant search keywords while keeping the focus squarely on how the product actually improves the customer's life. Don't just tell me a laptop has 16 gigabytes of RAM. That's kind of boring. Tell me it allows you to seamlessly multitask between heavy video editing and browsing without ever freezing up. Now that is a massive benefit. When you combine those real-world benefits with the natural keywords people are already searching for, your showroom becomes completely magnetic.
That brings us to Section 3, Showcasing Your Services.
Now, if you're sitting there thinking, well, I run a service business, not a retail store, do not worry. The exact same logic of digital shelf stocking applies to you too. You are still taking your intangible offerings, packaging them up nicely, and putting them on display for the world to evaluate.
For services, you really just need 4 specific elements for every listing so customers quickly understand everything you bring to the table. You need the service name, a clear description, the price or at least a starting rate, and a supporting image. And hey, even if the service is intangible, showing your team in action or maybe the pristine results of your hard work helps customers visualize the value way better than some blank, boring gray box. And this brilliantly illustrates the incredibly wide variety of applicable industries. Whether you offer hairstyling, home cleaning, legal consultations, AC repair, or even SEO services. Honestly, if your customers can pay you for it, it absolutely belongs in your digital showroom.
Let's move to Section 4 and see how this all builds, maintaining your online showroom.
So getting those listings up, that's really only half the battle. Ongoing maintenance is absolutely vital. As your business evolves, you have to add new products, remove discontinued items, update your pricing, replace outdated photos, and refresh your descriptions.
Think about it. An outdated profile is exactly like walking into a physical store and seeing dust gathering on empty shelves right next to yellowing price tags. It's just a terrible first impression.
And this regular maintenance isn't just administrative busy work either. An up-to-date profile is a massive direct signal of trust. It tells your local customers that you are open, active, and really paying attention to the details. Plus, it tells Google search algorithms the exact same thing, which makes them much more likely to recommend your business in local search results.
Finally, Section 5, Best Practices for Success.
To truly elevate your digital storefront way above the local competition, follow these proven pro tips. First, use original photos. Please skip the cheesy corporate stock images with those fake, forced handshakes. Second, write unique descriptions instead of just copying and pasting from a manufacturer's website. Third, organize everything into intuitive, meaningful categories. Fourth, put your most popular, highest margin best sellers front and center so they're easy to find. And finally, always link directly back to your website for the actual purchase.
If you take only one thing away from this entire explainer, let it be this: small improvements in your product catalog yield massive dividends. Taking the time to fully stock, describe, and maintain this digital showroom definitely takes some upfront effort, for sure, but it pays off continuously in customer trust and local search visibility.
So, I'll leave you with a final thought to ponder. Pull out your phone right now. Search for your business and look at it strictly through the eyes of a brand new customer. Is your online showroom truly ready for them? Or are your digital shelves sitting totally bare? Get out there and start stocking those shelves. Thanks for joining us for this explainer, and happy optimizing.